Welcome to Tent World with Emma and Mom, where we're blowing up our mattresses. I'm actually getting really lightheaded.
Oh, you know what? I should do it this way, maybe.
Oh!
This is better. Then I won't escape as I do it.
Welcome back to Emma and Mom's tent, where we have our beds. Here's my bed. It's very nice. It's on the mat that deflates during the night. So I put the mouth hole up here so while I'm in my sleep I can be like and then I'll be able to sleep. Mom's mat took like alternating shifts to blow up. Do you want to give a bed tour, Mom?
It was rough, man. All right,
Okay.
this is my... It's gonna be good.
Yeah, so next to each other. So what are you sleeping in, Mom?
I'm sleeping on this blow-up mat thing, and then I have Emma's
show them.
comforter, and then I have
It's like a sandwich.
an Air New Zealand blanket, and then Emma's comfy blanket.
My
so.
blankie. And then we're gonna cuddle if we get cold. Now we're gonna eat sandwiches because we can't cook. And maybe tomorrow we'll also have sandwiches. We survived our first day. I forget where we are.
I don't know either.
It has a weird name and it starts with a U. And we had good peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
The bread was really good. It was gluten-free.
That was actually some really good gluten-free bread. We still have eggs, but no way to cook them. So we have to look up how to get a cooker thingy.
We got our tent up. It looks really good. It's nice and stable. I got my feet in the South Pacific. That was so exciting.
And you got to see mountains coming out of the water.
I know, that was really crazy. Never seen anything like that before.
And my sleeping mat deflated 3 times already.
Also, the bathrooms here are like the cleanest ever.
And they're pit toilets.
And they're pit toilets. I've never thought I would say that in my life.
Yeah. Also, my course selection is at midnight, so I have to wake up in 4 hours for that. The 3 things that we had to cover is how long Mom had been up. We determined 30 hours. We also had to cover Emma's course registration.
Yes.
Which went well.
Yeah.
We
woke up without the alarm.
Yeah, you woke up because you had to pee twice during the night.
Emma's alarm was set to go off for 12:20, and I woke us up at 12:19.
Yeah, she was like, Emma, I have to use the bathroom. I had to blow up my mat 3 times during the night, and it is completely flat. So our tent is really wet, also on the inside, so we're gonna leave it up until the sun comes up for a bit.
I stepped out of the tent last night to go use the bathroom, and I went, and Emma went, "What's?"
I was like, what?
And I was like, the stars.
Welcome to a place with virtually no light pollution,
That is
Mom.
amazing.
Yeah, it'll be even better in the South Island. You're supposed to be able to see, like, I don't know, some crazy stuff.
And you can totally hear the waves from our tent.
Mom's stuff is like all organized over here, and there's my stuff. But she can't see that because I'm in the way. Okay, we're about to go on a nice beach walk. This campsite is really cool because you don't have like an actual campsite. You get to pick where you camp.
Yeah, you just like plop down anywhere. This sushi place has gluten-free soy sauce. How exciting is that?
So we're eating. We're at Coca-Cola Lake. The water looks like Coca-Cola. See?
Lake Coca.
And I think we're gonna swim in it.
Are we really?
I think we should.
Oh my heavens.
What? You don't want to?
I kind of do. There's a duck.
We can at least wade in it.
Yeah, I think we should wait. I don't know if we want to swim.
Okay, Emma kind of wants to swim.
Busy, ready? Okay, let's see. Can you see the look?
Busy.
Yes. Wow. Okay, now, Emma, show me. Do you feel the healing benefits?
We just went swimming in Lake Rotopakaka.
Otherwise known as Coca-Cola Lake.
It has, what does it have, Mom?
Pete.
No.
Oh, it has healing properties.
Healing benefits. Now we're sitting here and you're doing something you need to do, and I'm finding a place to sleep because we are nomads.
Emma says we have exactly like 15 minutes before our skin starts to burn because of the ozone layer missing or something.
It was an approximation, and I'm wearing sunscreen like a good citizen.
I am not like a bad sim.
I told her that was a bad idea.
We're taking a video of sheep. Look at all of these sheep. There are so many sheep everywhere. Just sheep, sheep, sheep.
Oh good, the people behind me passed me.
Do you see, like, I don't even know if you can see all of those white dots. They're all sheep. Sheep world. Every time we go around a bend, I'm like, oh, I gotta take a picture. And then literally I'm too slow and I miss it. But you guys, there is no way this is even doing justice. This is a very windy road, although this is tame compared to what we were at. Okay, Emma and I pulled over to the side of the road.
Mom, you're gonna die in the car.
And we're just gonna take a little picture. Hey, pay no attention to the fact that we are standing on top of the car. Sliding. What? Who's this one? Am I falling out?
You just have a dent in it.
We are in the farthest point north. Okay, we're pretty darn far north.
See the lamp keeps going that way. That's how you know it's not the furthest north.
That's where we're going.
We are walking to that lighthouse. It should take us 20 minutes. Oh shoot, we're timing it to see if it actually does. We think we can do it quicker. Anyway, here's our view. Wow! Tamatoa, the turtle. We are on his back feet. There's his and then his and we're at this thing on his back.
We just got gas for the very first time.
It was an experience. It took me like 20 tries. I was like, what am I doing? So what happens is that you have to go, you pay before you put the gas in. And it's like, how much money do you want to spend? And first of all, like, it tells you how much gas per, like, how much money per liter. But I don't know how that translates. And I don't know how many liters is our fuel tank. And I don't know how many is left because I don't know this car. So I was just like, $30. And apparently that was like a quarter tank of gas.
So now we know.
So we saw 2 cows on the road.
On the road, like literally on the road.
Yeah, and you took a picture of it. And I put on my 4-ways and I was like...
And then we put our 4-ways on and passed the one, and then it went like gallivanting.
It was like...
like, so I'm glad we slowed down.
And then we were like, okay, so to get to our campsite, we just have to follow this road and we'll see the turnoff. And because it's one road, there's only one central road. And we kept driving and I was like, This doesn't look in like.
I was like, no, it looks familiar. It looks familiar.
Look familiar. This doesn't. And we kept going, and eventually we see a gas station. We're like,
we passed it.
We passed it, and it turns out we were like 25 minutes past our campsite. But Mom, look at all the sheep again.
All right, so we found the end of the rainbow. It's right there. It ends right in New Zealand.
It's boiling over.
Okay, so we're making dinner here at our campsite.
Yummy, yummy.
We have to boil like 6 gnocchi at a time.
Okay.
Also, we didn't find a spatula that was in our price range. It was like $7. We're like, that's crazy. So we're not, we're just doing what we can here. But we got a nice backdrop. See, got the nice little ocean thing going on there. And what did we eat so far? You made us toast with butter and jelly, and then scrambled egg.
I put the egg on my toast predominantly
good.
because I didn't have hang on, I think this might be done.
Wait, you're gonna make these one by one.
It's getting really soft. It's 4:45 a.m. and Mom and I are looking at the stars. Wow, that does not do it justice. We can see the Milky Way galaxy.
We are still at Cape Reinga, and the sun is up, and we are making breakfast. Emma's making hole-in-ones for us.
This has jelly on it.
With jelly, my favorite. And we also made some tea. So we're having chai tea. And
I'm having a carrot.
we're having a great time. I slept well. Did you sleep well? Although it's really super cold here. It's pretty cold.
I think it's because of the ocean.
But we got to hear the waves all night, which is really cool. 2 nights in a row we heard waves as we were falling asleep. And the birds start here ridiculously early. It was like 5, I guess. The birds started going.
Mom didn't fall back asleep after we got up and saw the Milky Way.
Then the stars were so amazing.
That
was
cool.
really, really cool. Rejected. Emma's feeding a bird because of course she is.
It ate it out of my hand.
It did.
Okay, I need to get back to my eggs. We're gonna swim in there. It's crazy. It's very cold, and it was too cold to get out of the tent about an hour ago.
Yeah, so cheers to us. Here we go.
You were just in the water.
You saw the before, here's the after. It is super chilly, and that's not mouse out there. That is actually rocks.
I was like, Mom, let's go visit the rocks. And then she put her foot on it. It was like, pull me out, Emma, it's rocks. And I was like, oh.
I know. It's super cold, but boy, was it nice. You can see your feet and all the way down. Yeah, it's crazy.
We're at the dunes.
Those are them there dunes.
They're
We're
actually
going up.
really steep, and I'm gonna be like, and I'm gonna be like, and that's gonna be the next video.
We have water, we have provisions.
Mom spent like 20 minutes getting everything together.
And I put sunscreen on because the last time I think I got sunburned this morning in
told
like 10 minutes at 8 a.m. It's kind of crazy. Okay, here we go. Here goes Emma. She's going down the dune. It's really pretty steep. And how did that feel?
Sandy. Oh man.
Okay. Awesome.
Climbing up there was really the most tiring part. And I would recommend doing that, Mom.
Okay.
she goes. What do you think? Would you do that again?
10 out of 10. I would recommend.
We made it to the top of one of the dunes. It's really steep.
Really steep.
Like, literally this steep.
And by the time we got up here, some of our like footprints had blown away because the sand is so dry and it moves so easily. So,
which also means that
crazy.
no matter how much sand you get in your pants, you can brush it out.
yeah, not that we would know or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay.
We're going up there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Emma and I are on the dunes, and we just did a lot of exploring, and we walked a lot, and had a little snack. So we're gonna do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we did go up there.
And we're gonna do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to remember this moment.
Kiwi I tāpuro ki a hito eria, ara ko te whai tūranga a te uri o ngā tikuro a Leo Thompson. Ki te whaiwhiri ki te tukinga ki atunga. Ki whānau mai te tukinga o ngā kiwi ki taua kapa. Hei tēnei hātarai ka tuki anō ngā kapa ki.
We are on the road. We're on a gravel road. That's why it's so bumpy. We had a very nice lunch. Then we waited in there for a while, and I got some work done. I've submitted a paper. And then we went to a grocery store, got these chips.
We tried to get gas.
Twice. They didn't like my card, so we went to another gas station where I succeeded. And now we're getting some scenic drives as we go to, we don't really know where. It's great.
And we thought you might like to enjoy some Maori music. Okay, so we've had an afternoon of driving.
Oh, yeah, that's like all we've done today. But you know what? I feel content with life. Especially because we're going to get a shower.
Yeah, we're going to go back to Jackie's house and we're going to get a shower and sleep. We're going to have Wi-Fi. It's going to be great. So
luxury.
I know.
Look at all those cows.
Can you see them? I don't even know.
That's how you ask.
That's a lot of cows.
In honor of Levi, we are eating
Pea sprouts. At 8:12 p.m. We decided to forego sleeping at a campsite tonight, and we're actually going all the way back to Auckland to sleep at Jackie's house and get a shower because we have like salt water on us and sunscreen and sand from all the day's events.
Mom kept feeding me chips and chocolate, and now we're both full and don't feel great.
We're gonna have dessert of. Well, I feel fine now.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Ooh, a classic New Zealand experience. What the heck?
All right, let's watch Emma navigate this turn.
Welcome to actually indoors.
So we wanted to talk about the sustainability efforts here in New Zealand because they're pretty cool. And I like this. This is the bread tie, and instead of being plastic, it is cardboard. How cool is that? And they compost. Compost comes regularly, and recycling and trash, they're experimenting with coming only once every 2 weeks because they are thinking that they want to be
go zero waste.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Forget about it.
We're at Hobbiton. We're about to get on the bus. Here's the tour departure. Ta-da! We're in the 1:20 p.m. line. We looked in the gift shop a bit. Everything is really expensive, but that's okay.
You can buy them online though. I got this one for like $50. Okay. Alrighty crew, so now that we're all arrived, I will start talking about this area.
We're taking a little break on the little tiny Hobbit seesaw. So we just finished our tour at Hobbiton, and it was literally the coolest thing ever. You really feel like you're in a movie, and I just want to stay overnight in one of the Hobbiton houses. It was just really cool. So now we're at the pub. What is the pub called?
That's really good.
The Green Dragon? Okay, we're at the Green Dragon, and we got complimentary drink, and
I got ginger beer.
I got
It's not alcohol.
apple cider. And then we also
4.5%.
then we also got a gluten-free dessert. So this is just so exciting. Can't wait to show everybody the pictures. It was really neat. Just driving out of Hobbiton. We had such a great time. It was awesome.
We are walking through a forest. This is, I think, where we're going to be staying for the night. And we're doing a nice little walk. Look, Mom, it has vines, like a jungle.
It's not a rainforest.
Look at that. No, this is literally New Zealand rainforest. And they have the tree species labeled, which is really cool. So I'm hoping we can find the tree that looks totally fake. Yeah. So if we can find that, maybe we'll figure out what species it is.
The interesting thing is, a couple minutes ago, well, like probably an hour ago, or an hour and a half ago, we were in Hobbiton and we were in short sleeves. Now I want my winter jacket.
That is called the temperature properties of this forest. And look, Mom, you can like punch them because they're just soft. Okay, so this plant's all the way up there. Boop. That's called an epiphyte, which is a plant that grows literally on the host of another tree or something like that. Logging companies, people who worked for loggers, used to call them widowmakers because when you use a saw and you cut down the tree, the vibration shakes the plants loose and they fall out of the tree, and from a couple thousand meters it literally kills workers.
Oh heavens.
This tree is called the kawa. It is a mild anesthetic. When you eat it, it tastes like pepper, and it also makes your mouth a little bit numb. The Maori use this for insect bites and any sorts of pains in order to make the pain a little bit less. And it tastes like pepper, so it's totally edible. These are bites from the slugs, places where they've eaten it. And everybody says that you should eat the leaves that the slug has chosen because these are the best ones. We went to Hobbiton.
Wait, are we there?
Yeah, I'm just in here.
Oh.
We went to Hobbiton and we're in our campsite. It's like called Jim something reserve. It's kind of really nice actually. We went on like a little hikey-doo-dah thing.
We had a fantastic tour of the forest. Emma showed me all the different kinds of plants and trees and explained all kinds of things to me. We heard and saw lots of birds.
Mm-hmm.
It was truly, truly amazing. And then we met a couple from the Netherlands, Jessie and Daisy, and they're traveling for 3 weeks here.
Yep.
And we had dinner with them. They invited us and shared their dinner with us, which was so, so good.
Yeah. And we did that right up until dark.
Mm-hmm.
And then we changed. And
It's probably like an hour and a half, right?
I got in my pajamas. Okay.
She was talking about getting her PJs. She's like, my PJs, my pajamas, my pajamas, my pajamas,
My
my
pajamas, my pajamas. Okay, anyway. It doesn't have a shower here, but the bathroom exists and we have running water, and that's all that matters.
Yep. I do like the water pressure here.
Yeah.
They take their water pressure pretty seriously. I like it.
They do, yeah.
And it's raining, but
It's kind of soothing.
Yeah.
At least we're in a tent.
So we went from staying in, like, on beaches and near the ocean to staying in a tropical forest.
Yep.